Welcome to another episode of Fix It Tony. Today, I'm working in the basement, and I am going to install a second one of these brackets. What these are kettlebell holders. So, kettlebell is a exercise thing, and this holder holds it like that so that you can just come and grab it, and helps to keep your workout area clean. So I've got a second one that I need to put in for a heavier kettlebell. This is a 20-pounder, and I bought these kettlebell brackets on Amazon. Very strong steel, very stiff, very happy with them. And it's just a matter of deciding, where do I want this to go? And so the way that I'm going to design this is I'm going to put the heavier one here first. And then I'm going to decide how high up this needs to go. And it's just got to be approximate. I'm not marking it. So then I'm going to add this here like that. And you can sort of get a sense of where this is going to go. And I think the height's going to be, I'll show you in a minute. I think I decided that it'll look good. Let me raise this up. So this bracket here, I'm going to raise it up such that the logo of the bracket is visible through the kettlebell. So I'm going to go roughly level with my eye, which the camera is not really illustrating it well, but roughly like right there is where I'm going to put this. And then when I put the kettlebell, it's not going to hit or interfere with the one above it. All right. So first things first is to mark the studs. Now, I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I already have these mounted on the center of the stud, and all I want to do is add another one directly in line with it. So instead of using a stud sensor to find where the stud is, I'm going to show you another trick. So my trick is, once I determined how high I want this, I got a little mark underneath here, and I just take a level and I place it against this edge that's already there, because this is an identical bracket and everything is identical. So all I'm doing is bringing my bracket up to the mark and pushing it up against the level, and then I have to use my special pico marker and mark the hole. I purposefully wanted the hole where the top bolt is going to be. I wanted it to be concealed by this from an aesthetic standpoint. So now I have my holes marked, and next up is drilling a pilot hole. When I'm doing a pilot hole, I have this sort of drill bit, pilot drill bit, and when you are measuring, just remember to always keep in mind that a good pilot hole bit, you have to be able to see all the threads emerging from the shaft of the center part of the bolt, and then maybe a little bit of the center part of the bolt. That will give you the best, I think, gripping power, a balance between gripping power and not splitting the wood. And then it's just a matter of drilling the pilot hole. And of course, see how this is now interfering. So I just have to loosen the top one and remove the bottom. I'm sorry, hold on a second. Let me adjust this. So as part of the problem that I'm encountering, which is fine, is I have to remove this bolt, loosen this one, just spin it out of the way, just so that I can get my pilot hole in. And I got my handy dandy WERA Yoker ratcheting box end wrench. I do have a ratchet, a WERA Zyklop ratchet. It's only a 1/4 inch drive, so I wouldn't certainly strain it by putting in this large bolt, but I did get it most of the way in. And then with the Zyklop, you can kind of pivot it and then pull that out like that. Just the sheer pressure against my wall, so I don't want to crack my paint here. So I'm going to have to take a knife and take a knife and go along the edges here. There. And let's bring that back. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this loose, and I'm going to install my first lag bolt. It does come with a washer, so this particular bracket did come with this bracket came with the lug nut, with the lag bolt, and so this is where a ratchet will come in handy. And just turn this. I am not going to tighten this lag bolt here all the way because there's a little bit of looseness, and I want to make sure I'm lined up with my bottom hole here, okay? So I'm going to change my Zyklop to more of a screwdriver. Until it grabs, right? And then I bring that back to 90. I'm holding it like this because I don't want to break the mechanism by holding it way out here, because I think this is a little bit over past its ability, but this darn thing is holding its own. I have a cordless ratchet, battery powered ratchet. I can do this with a drill. You know, there's so many ways you can automate this process. The point I'm making is how you could install something in the house with just regular hand tools. You don't have to have expensive power tools to do a basic install. So I'll use my WERA Yoker wrench and apply the torque that I need. There it is there. It's just when it doesn't, I just use the natural length of the wrench, a couple of fingers, and that's pretty much it. And it's tight. I'll get a wet damp rag to wipe the drywall dust off of this. But just to kind of illustrate how this is going to turn out, we have the heavier one on the bottom, and we have the lighter one on top. And here we go. There's the finished product. You have 2 kettlebells, 2 different weights for depending on your exercise, and they're lining up, sort of stacked, tiered approach. and you can sort of see what it looks like on the side. And that takes the kettlebell off the floor and helps to keep the room tidy. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it and got something out of it. Please like, subscribe, and share if you stumble across this channel. I really appreciate it. I do enjoy doing small little odds and ends around the house and showing people how to do stuff. So thank you very much. Have a great day.